Special Counsel Robert Mueller's team has released some information indicating that they have stopped the negotiating process in regard to Paul Manafort's bail terms. And the reason why they did this is because they found evidence indicating that Paul Manafort attempted to ghostwrite an op-ed piece with an individual with ties to Russia. So he recently ghostwrote an op-ed with a Russian with ties to the country's intelligence services. Special Counsel Robert Mueller's team alleged on Monday. So to give you some more details on this, the notice that Mueller's team released to the public said that Manafort worked on the draft with a longtime Russian colleague of Manafort's who is currently based in Russia and assessed to have ties to a Russian intelligence service. Now, the point of this op-ed was to sway the public's opinion in regard to this Russia investigation. It was an incredibly brazen thing for him to do, especially considering that this attempt was on November 30th. Mueller's team has not disclosed which publication they attempted to publish this op-ed with, but they did put a stop to it before it was published. Mueller's team also says that the editorial clearly was undertaken to influence the public's opinion of defendant Manafort, or else there would be no reason to seek its publication. Now, there are consequences for Manafort as a result of doing this. First of all, he has violated a court order, so there is a legal issue here. But more importantly for Manafort, he wanted his bail to allow him to travel from one state to another. Currently, he is on house arrest and he's not able to leave his home. Robert Mueller was negotiating with his lawyers in regard to that, and now the negotiations are done.
And I hear he wanted to travel to a state called Moscow.
I mean.
All right, look, number one, when I first read the story, I was like, November 30th? Which November 30th? Because before Mueller arrested him and like he knew the depth of the investigation, and Trump had just gotten elected last November, right? Mm-hmm. You know, he's got a million ties to the Russians, and this is one of them. I would understand. No, November 30th, as in just like after Thanksgiving this year.
Yeah.
Last week.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
like a week ago, less than a week ago.
So he's either got some serious cojones on him, or he's incredibly stupid. So.
Definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're under investigation for having too many ties to Russian interests. So you call up a friend in the Russian intelligence agencies while you're under that investigation and go, hey, you want to ghostwrite a op-ed together? Okay, and by the way, the feds are tracking everything you do. How stupid are you?
Incredibly stupid. But I think that this just adds to mounting evidence indicating that certain people are under the assumption that they're above the law because they have been treated as if they're above the law for such a long time. And so, yeah, he's stupid, but he probably, has a lifetime of experiences to make him think this is totally okay. I'm gonna, be above the law and not have to face any consequences for this. It's incredible.
And maybe his overall strategy is because they got him dead to rights from the evidence that we can see publicly on. And by the way, you could say on not even the stuff related to Trump, the stuff that he had, the deals that he had with the oligarchs, which are in violation of the law. We went over it when he was first arrested. They got him in really bad situation. He could spend the rest of his life in prison, and then he's still brazenly doing this stuff right under their nose. One possible explanation is like, what difference does it make? Trump's gonna pardon me. If he doesn't pardon me, I'm gonna turn evidence on him and then he's totally screwed. So maybe he just thinks, go ahead and have fun, kids. And the president doesn't care about the law. He doesn't care that I violated the law. And potentially when it relates to Trump, he might have even asked him to violate the law. So of course he's gonna pardon me, he doesn't have a choice. Maybe that's why he's doing this. If you become a member of the Young Turks, you'll be saying,
I'm like a smart person.
So do it right now, tytnetwork.com/join. Get the whole Young Turks show every day.